Happy Mimosa Monday. Before I say anything, I was looking at the live chat on the side, and I have to do this. What has a hazelnut in every bite? Squirrel shite. It says you have to sing it. Who said that? Conspiracy? I don't know why that amused me so immensely. And our dog just sat and farted on the ground. Kevin just told Max, he said, sit. So Max sat, and then he farted on the ground.
And he got scared.
Then the farts scare him every single time. It's ridiculous. He'll fart, and then he'll jump up like, what did my butthole just do? And then he'll turn around and look at the ground, and then he'll sniff it. And I'm like, listen, that's gross. Quit sniffing where your butthole was. That's just weird. And then also quit dragging your butthole across the carpet. Talking about the dog, not the man. Nobody should drag buttholes. Don't shake it. Knock that over. So you might want to be careful when you open it, because I knocked that sideways. Hi, how's everybody doing? That's going to go...
Lackluster.
Womp, womp, womp. But it is what it is. So it is still Mimosa Monday. Yes, I am watching what I eat and drink and things like that. And so I've been holding out for Mimosa Monday. It goes into my macros that I'm counting in my MyFitnessPal app. We're good. We do have, I'll give you a heads up.
When you watch what you eat, you go cross-eyed.
Okay. Dad jokes. That's why I married him. So because we are doing a eat from 11 to 7, those are our that's our eating window on our intermittent fasting. We fast for 16 hours, eat for 8. So 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. is the eating time. I still have to cook the chicken that's sitting on the counter. So this, just so you know, will be over at 5:45.
Take the chicken out.
Yeah, thanks. I told him last night, remind me to take the chicken out of the freezer, and he didn't, but I remembered, so that's what matters. So this will end by 5:45. If you guys could help me at about 5:35 and remind me to set the
wrap it up,
the oven, that would be great. I got to set it to, I think 400. It depends. Some days I do 350, some days 400 for baked chicken, but I'm going to do 400 today, so it's a little crispier on the outside. So if you just give me a heads up, remind me to set the oven. That way, once we end this, I can get the chicken going and throw it in there. It'll be done in 30 minutes. We can eat before 7. And it's a win-win for everybody. So how you guys doing? How's your mama and them? Who we got in here today? Look, we're just going to go through some names. Elaine, finally here live. I'm glad you're here, Elaine. Jeff, Tracks and Relax, Sarah England, Journey of Life, Melinda Weaver, Maria Craig. Maria, I'm going to meet you in 4 months, hopefully. Red Dragon Lady, hello, mother. How are you? Florida Mama Bear, Conspiracy with a funny little giggle in the beginning. Lorena, how's it going? Jamie, Sarah, Amanda. What else we got? Lynn, and we have Meredith. Hi, Meredith. Jen Serrano, Marilyn Burden, Mandy Dobitz, Carlery, Carolina Rain, Ann Burr, Mary, just Mary, and Crystal Bordner. We have Ascending Spirit, Karen Davis, Kim Lindsay. Hi, Kim. Haven't seen you in a while, ma'am. Missed you. Hold on. It reset. Lost myself. Okay. Amy. Kay. Catitude. What's up, Catitude? Happy Monday number. What is this, Catitude? 3, 4, 75. I don't know which one this is. We already said Meredith. Tammy. Hi, Tammy. And Kelly. Tracy. Jean Blair. Gil Garcia. Life's Little Luxury. Some Kind of Angel. Janini. Hi, Janini. How are you? And K Toki 66. Your mom?
Oh, this is live. Tell her this is live.
This is live, Janini. Then we have Linda, Miss Me, Crystal M, KJ, New Fi Girl 48, and the stupid thing reset again. Hold on. Maria Williams, The Glassman's World, Shatika, hi, Gwen, Holy Scent. I think I read that wrong. AVDV, Hal. Wandering Heart, I think I've got it. I'm almost there. Kimberly Turner, Judy Schultz, Parody Bear, Tom 10. Made it. Got everybody. I don't think I missed a name. And look, Kim Lindsay already gifted 2.0 memberships, and we're only, did I say memberships or memberships?
Shits.
That's what I thought I said. So Kim has just gifted 5 memberships to SquirrelTribe 2.0. Carolina Rain, Miss Me, Conspiracy, Marilyn Burden, and KJ Crystal Jewelry. Y'all just got gifted. Thank you, Kim. Y'all should. You're only doing that because one person said that it wasn't that loud, and another person said it actually made him crack up every time you did it, because I think it pissed me off every time you did it. So there's that. I would like to say that the reason Kevin wanted me to point out to Janini, that this is live is because she's been watching our beach walks. If you guys have, I don't know, on SquirrelTribe Life, we've been beach walking every day this week. I've also put up the beach walks from a different point of view on the memberships here on 2.0 every morning, so you guys can get a little beach action. But she thought they were live, but they're not. But this is live, so that's what we did there. Well, you poured the thing already? Gimme.
You're going to pick it up. It cannot be handed off.
It cannot be handed off? No. Why? You have unsteady hands?
No, that's a lot.
I can have one, and he did a good job. He made sure this one is it. So, okay, you guys ready? I know it's a little early. We're going to jump into this because I've got a window that I can have this. So, here is to the coming week. It's going to be amazing. We have decided it will be fantabulous. It will be better than the last. This whole entire year, every week from now on will be better than the last one. And by the end of this year, 2024 is going to be the best thing you've ever been through. That's what we're deciding. So here is to this week. And to say I love you all immensely. Raise your glass, whatever you got. Cheers.
Cool glasses.
These are from Beth. Thank you, Beth. Oh, yeah. Look, I said I'm going to have one mimosa.
Once it hits your lips.
That's what she said. So I needed the bigger cup. I couldn't do the regular one because I get one mimosa. We're going to make that bitch count. That's how that works. Yeah. I would like to point out that I gave myself heartburn immediately. I would like to point out I am not wearing the foundation that we did a video about.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
No, I have that on, but I'm not wearing any foundation, which is why I look a hot mess. But I will say, if you guys watch the video with the foundation, that Il Maquillage, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I'm keeping that stuff. It is fabulous. It took me a minute to get used to it, but when we went out in the sun, it looked great. And you can see now I'm an oily mess. I'm not as oily today as normal because I don't have really anything on. But normally from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I'm using those little oil blotting things like 5 times. With that other foundation, that Il Maquillage, whatever, never once did I need to do anything. I never got oily. It was like magic. It was like magic. So I am keeping that stuff because I loved it. And then when I went to clean my face off, I used those Clinique cleaning wipes or whatever. It didn't look nearly as gross as like all my other foundation that I use. So I was extremely impressed by the stuff, and I'm keeping it, and it smelled good. Somebody made a comment. They're like, I don't like foundation because it smells like a troll's butthole. They didn't say it that way. I'm saying it that way. And this did not, unless that troll's butthole also sprouted like petunias, because it smelled really good. So there's that.
Hey, JT's butthole?
Justin Timberlake?
He's a troll.
Oh, he is a troll. You're right.
He's a troll.
He is. And if you remember him in that one movie, he likes it if you just take your finger and right around the butthole. Not in, but just around the edge. Do you not remember? It's John fucking Mayer. The movie. Friends with him and Mila Kunis, and then what's her face at the beginning? He said
that in the movie?
In the movie, yeah, he said that.
Interesting.
If you've never seen it, it's not nearly as funny. Well, of course I remember that because Justin Timberlake said he likes a finger on his butthole. So how do you forget that? That's one of those memorable lines.
Why would I remember that? Like, it's not good. It's not good information. Like, if I met him in like public somewhere, but oh, hey, how's your butthole?
That's why it's something worth remembering. You meet him in public, you're like, hey, you still like a finger on your butthole? And then it's an icebreaker. You can't get any weirder from there.
It's not like meeting Pete Davidson. You're like, yeah, I got Crohn's disease too. It's like, you don't, that's not.
Or like meeting John Mulaney. Yes, I used to be a massive drug addict. I wasn't, but that's what you have to say to break the ice.
I too had a doctor who only had a first name.
If you guys haven't seen John, I think it's Mulaney, his stand-up on Netflix, I think he's hilarious. And he hosted SNL a few times.
I think the funniest part was the fact that he had kids in the audience.
A kid in the audience. There was an 8-year-old in the audience, and he was like, wow, you're going to be the coolest kid in school tomorrow. It was really funny. Anyway, so there's that. How you guys doing? How's your Monday?
How, not your Monday, how about your weekend?
Oh, how was your weekend? Anybody have a good weekend? Hopefully everybody. Anybody have a bad weekend? Hopefully not. Anybody near Tallahassee where the tornado touched down on Sunday? By any chance, out of curiosity?
What were you going to point at for me?
We're talking about buttholes, and all I look up and I see Ascending Spirit, and it says, I wanted to try it, and then I read the rest of it. I was like, well, Ascending Spirit, you can do whatever you'd like to do in the comfort of your own home. You can...
in the comfort of your own butthole.
That part too. The quiz for the makeup was confusing. I was like, huh? Like I said, it's like when you do those eye exams, and they're like, which one's clearer. Well, neither one. You're confusing me. They're way too close together. And then you just pick one and eeny, meeny, miny, moe it and hope it works, right? Let's see. Oh, you got a massage today? Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, I get a shoulder rub later because I gave the kid $20 so her and her friends could get Starbucks. And I was like, this is conditional $20. This is conditional Starbucks. I need a shoulder rub, neck rub while I use the heating pad. Side note, we almost had Mimosa Monday from the couch so I could use this heating pad because y'all, no. But the mimosa will help there. So there's that. What else we got? Great weekend. I finished canning my caramelized onions. Oh, I love caramelized onions, especially on burgers. So good. I'm going to drool just a little bit for a second.
So we smelled a hot dog on the beach today.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
But
it makes me want a hot dog real bad. I can't do her voice.
I only want hot dogs that I can get from like a grill right then and there. Or, strangely, a hot dog from a concession stand at a recreational sporting event.
Oh, those are the best. Yes.
Besides that, I don't want to go to Quick Trip. I don't want to go to Dairy Queen. I don't want to go anywhere that sells hot dogs. Like, no. It's really weird.
It needs to be in New York out of a little cart on the street corner that you have no clue if it actually passed any sort of health ratings whatsoever. And then you also need to add all of the chili, the onions, the cheese, everything on top of it in hopes of really working that immune system, if you will, or your digestive system.
I mean, who's really checking them? Even if they didn't pass the health, who's really checking them?
I'm just saying.
Who's running? Who's enforcing this?
I'm just saying. I love
hot dogs. You think Eric Adams is out there like, we need to check these hot dogs?
Oh my God. So y'all, I don't have the link to it, but when we're done here, don't leave me now, but when we're done here, you need to get on YouTube and you need to go to the search thing and you need to, I don't know how to search this, but swallowing hot dogs. Because there's this video that our friend T, y'all have met T numerous times, that he found. So T and I are sitting in the front of my Jeep one day and he's outside recording some containers, like shipping containers. And T and I are sitting there just looking at stuff on YouTube. And he comes across this random thing. And it's this guy who is literally sucking down a hot dog, like, and it goes down his throat. And then out of nowhere, he goes, and it shoots out of his mouth. Y'all, I was this close to peeing in my Jeep. I was this close to peeing in my Jeep because it was so unexpected. And then the noises and they slow-moed it at the same time. It was flipping hilarious.
It was epic.
It was epic. We made the kid watch it when we picked her up from school too. Made it way funnier. That sounds like a bad Google idea. Oh yes, no, completely. Do it on your spouse's account instead of your own or something like that. Or if you're in a public library.
Go incognito.
Yeah, or incognito. Yeah. That's always fun.
And probably don't try it at home. Actually, there was a guy who tried it and he didn't bring them back up. He just swallowed a bunch of hot dogs and then he had to go to the emergency room because he had too many hot dogs in his tummy. Oh,
the Glass Man's World said, are you talking eating competitions? No, I'm talking rednecks in trailer parks. That's what both of the videos are literally, they are supposed to look like rednecks and they are in trailer parks. And it's holding a package of uncooked hot dogs and holding it and literally sucking it in and straight down their throat, which is... Anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to say, but that's how do you learn that you have that talent, sir? Ma'am, I understand, but sir, how'd you figure that one out?
It's like Planet Terror, useless talent number 62.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how do you figure out that you can suck a hot dog down your throat so fast?
No, I think that was intentional. Finding out you could spit it back up or shoot it back up, that was the wow.
Is that what we're doing?
I didn't know I could do that. I was 2 years old when I found out I could do that.
I don't think many men need to find out they can do that, but that's just me. Whatever.
It's a good parlor trick.
You want to learn it?
No.
Okay. Correct answer. Correct answer. Thank you so much. Do I want to?
Tell him what he's won.
Hot dog down the throat. No. Is that not how it goes?
I thought this point of the game was to win. Sounds like I'm losing.
No, it feels like a win to me. How about that? No. I like to call him Terry. No, I don't know. What if you named your hot dogs? And you're like, Terry, get down the hatch there, guy. God. No? Okay, that's fine.
You're all right in my book.
It does sound like a dangerous choking hazard, and I have to assume that maybe somebody was choking on a hot dog one day and realized that if you just swallow a little harder, you won't choke anymore.
I think it also has to be recorded.
Obviously.
That inspires the regurgitation feature of your body to be enacted.
There you go. Yeah. Y'all, it's been a fun day. By fun day, so we went to the beach today. We've been doing that every morning, right? But this morning it was cold and it was windy and I didn't want to. So we didn't go first thing. I went and ran grocery store errands instead. And then came home and made breakfast and then recorded for SquirrelTribe and then, put up clothes and washed some dishes and whatever else. And then once it got nicer out, the temperature went up to high 50s instead of low 50s and the sun came out just a smidgen. We went and walked on the beach and it was so nice. It's always so nice to go beach walking. And it's fun because we have conversation while we walk, which is great. Every once in a while, I'll hold hands for a second, but he's got longer legs than I do, and so it's really hard to hold hands when you're trying to.
I didn't know.
On the beach.
I didn't know.
No, I loved it. Thank you.
Because before you were like, we got to step with the pace.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get after it.
Yeah.
And today you're like, no.
Today my uterus was like, ma'am, could you slow this freaking train down? Like, what is happening? And I was like, you'll be fine. It is what it is. Keep it moving. Keep it trucking. Keep it trucking. I like my.
It's just the only picture I had.
That's interesting. Okay, the thumbnail he's making for something it looks kind of gross, but it also looks kind of cool.
Kind of gross.
Kind of gross. Yeah. So today has been a day of not much, but also fun, interesting, enjoyable, right?
What's tomorrow? What are we gonna do tomorrow, Pink Brain?
Do you forget who says it? Do you need to Google it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you mess it up every single time.
It's only been twice.
What are we doing tomorrow, Brain? Trying to take over the world, Pinky. Same thing we do every day.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Yeah. That. Whatever. I haven't watched it in forever, but
Do
it's
you
fine.
need to look it up?
Probably. I'm just going to say it like I know what I'm saying. Say it with conviction. It'll be fine. No?
It's not a lie if you believe it.
This mimosa has 10 calories.
That's how they ran the Biden campaign. It's not
a lie if you believe it. Ma'am, what's going on over here? About to leave to go to the grocery store, taking new guys with me. I don't know what's happening there, Ascending Spirit. I lost it. New Glassman's World. I cooked some sweet potato leaves for the first time on a live stream today. They came out delicious. Sweet potato leaves? Sweet potatoes have leaves?
They do now.
I don't know what's happening there.
Thanks, genetically modified foods.
Oh, it's an experiment taking you guys with me, not new guys. I was like, hey, however many guys you want, new, old, whatever, you do you, boo.
Yeah, it's 2024.
It's 2024. There's no judging here.
Cuffing season.
You can't judge anymore. Try to judge somebody in 2024 for any lifestyle choice they're making, and you will be canceled immediately. That's how it works.
You might get canceled for not judging them.
That's also true.
It's a double-edged sword.
That's also true. So, y'all, get this. So, there is a teacher
Here we go.
at a school that I was looking at the faculty of my child's next school. And there is a teacher on there that I'm scrolling, looking at all the faculty, and I'm like, oh, they look young. This will be, whatever. And then scrolling, and then my computer freezes, like, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir, because I don't know if it's a man or a woman, and the name is no help at all. Nicki. Nikki. Which means that the beginning was Nick, and then they added an I when they added the boobs, because the person has a chest, it looks like, but also everything else about the person looks like Peter Griffin. Like the face, the everything else, the arms. I mean, this is a meaty woman if it's a woman, but I'm pretty sure it's a man. So then this morning on the way to school, I was like, kid, I just want you to see the future faculty, staff of where you're going. And she's like, okay. And we're scrolling. And I was like, just let me know if you get to anybody that you're like, what the? And she's like, okay. And she's scrolling and I hear, what the? And I'm like, okay, good. You understood what I was asking without me having to asking. And I was like, well, and she goes, I don't know. And I was like, how are you going to know? She goes, well, I guess when I walk into class and they go, well, my name is Mr. or my name is Mrs. Like, that's how you'll find out. Because we have no clue. And it's not like on orientation day, I can walk and be like, hi, please explain. Very confused.
Or it's a super cash. You're like, just call me Nikki.
That's not helpful. Nikki, is it Nikki with a dicky or is it Nikki without one? Like, I need to understand. That'd be a good way to remember it, though.
Oh, my God.
Nikki with a dicky. Nikki with no dicky. I'm not saying anything bad. I put an I at the end of it. It changes it completely. We're not talking body parts anymore.
See,
Dickies is a brand. I'm just saying.
Speaking of Dickies, I was trying to explain to her how you grow accustomed to anal. And I told her it was like drinking bourbon. And she doesn't want to drink bourbon. I say, no.
I don't want to get accustomed to bourbon.
I said, just drink the bourbon. Once you drink the bourbon, you'll be accustomed to bourbon.
I don't think that's how that works.
And you'll drink bourbon.
I don't think that's how that works.
And I was like, this is exactly how anal works.
No, I think anal works when you've had too much bourbon. I think that's how that works.
Well, maybe some of them cowboys.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that's how that one works.
They're like, they weren't drinking Mai Tais.
Oh, gosh. Look,
I assume that's how it works. I don't know.
TMI. Trust me, I get it. Nobody needs to really know anything about anybody's sex life, but I'll just say, I don't drink bourbon. So, just so we're all fully aware. Your mom said stop with a lot of exclamation points. Janini, I don't drink bourbon. Hint, hint. We're good. I don't walk weird. We're fine. So, there's that.
You know who drinks a lot of bourbon?
You know how I can tell if somebody drinks a lot of bourbon? When you hear somebody blowing their butthole out in the bathroom. I have to assume it's because they drink a lot of bourbon, hint, hint, at home at night with their spouse. That's what I assume, because there's no way you can do all that and it still, work the same.
So the other thing that we were talking about, completely unrelated.
Sure. Who said it? Ketchup said, poor moms. No, they're used to us. This is what we do at home in front of them. And it's like, oh, and I'm pretty sure Janini prays for us on the daily basis, but my mom laughs. Where do you think I got my sense of humor from?
So we're walking down the beach and there are these girls laying out.
By girls, they're like 16, 17, 18.
It doesn't matter. They're laying out.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not from here because it was not the day to lay out.
No.
But it was the day they were at the beach and they were going to lay out.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter.
Goose pimples in the sun.
But they were laying out and they were just laying down on their stomachs and just doing what they do, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, what scenario would exist where men would get together to do something together, to not talk, to just kind of just be in each other's presence, but not
I
talk.
said strip club, and he was like, no, there's conversations there. I'm sure they talk about taxes, their, golf game, their hopes and wants and dreams for the rest of their life while looking at tassels shaking.
Yeah, or how, the particular employee is making her way through med school. I mean, that's the only reason why
obviously.
But what would men do to, like, hey guys, let's go together, just the guys, and let's just lay out. Like, even if guys were at the beach, they wouldn't be on their stomachs, but they would still be talking.
They would be. I've seen guys at the beach on their stomachs. I'm pretty sure they dug a hole in the sand first.
How come guys don't do that? How come guys don't turn over on their stomachs to tan their backs? What? Why do they? They don't need to. Why not?
Because they're just shirtless the whole time. They're getting front and back while they walk around, sit, whatever. Girls, it's not.
Oh, you lay on your stomach to undo the thing.
Yeah, so you can get the
tan line,
non-tan line. Most of the time, I can't lay on my stomach, so it's a moot point for me. There's no stomach laying. It's very uncomfortable. I don't like it. So there's that.
There is that.
Richard said, welcome to Kevin and SquirrelTribe After Dark. Probably should rename the channel.
That'd be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, there's that. What's happening over here? Pat, she was on Pulp Fiction. Oh yeah, I love Pulp Fiction. That's one of his favorite movies.
Who was
Mine
on
too.
Pulp Fiction?
Somebody named Pat.
Pat?
Uh-huh. I don't know. They're talking about Pat. I never could tell what Pat was. I'm trying to get back. Was Pat a male or a female? Hold on. Where did Pat start? Who said something about Pat? I don't know where it started. Beth said that was a weird change. Whatever. Yeah. Unsubscribing. Very disappointing. Aw, fuck off, Eric. Bye.
Eric?
Yeah. A guy. Yeah.
Well,
he gone now.
I can tell you who drinks a lot of bourbon.
Probably. Oh, Pat from SNL. Okay, Pat from SNL. And now I can't picture Pat from SNL.
Let me just pose this question.
Okay.
What's the need?
How
many times have you been in a live stream and hear somebody say, subscribed? So why do you need to say, oh, unsubscribing? But you're still probably going to watch.
Oh, yeah, they're still watching. They just can't say anything anymore.
You're just not going to be subscribed.
Yeah. It's fine. It is what it is.
Now,
I'm a little too much for some people.
Pat? Who am I looking for here?
Pat was a hermaphrodite.
Was Jamie Lee Curtis a hermaphrodite?
No.
Somebody said she was.
People don't like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of Activia? Because of yogurt?
Maybe. I don't know. But True Lies is one of the best movies ever. With her and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't care. I love True Lies. Oh, turn on my oven. Thank you. You guys
It's
are great.
5:25.
This is good enough.
I thought you said 45.
That's what time I need to end the live stream.
Oh.
So we're going 400. Start. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate you. Laura C said, Eric, it's all good laughter. See, that's the thing.
You remember Phil Lamar?
Do I remember what?
Phil Lamar?
Uh-huh. Yeah. He jumped around, the UPS guy. He always back and forth like this.
But he was like, Marvin. He was Marvin in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, he was Marvin in Pulp Fiction. Was he also still a delivery person?
He delivered. He did deliver something.
Yeah, he did.
He did deliver something.
Yeah.
He delivered his brains on the back of that damn car.
Yeah. I do feel bad for people who come over here and expect, boring and PG and zero personality because you're not getting, you come to the wrong place for that.
So you didn't watch the video.
So I did not watch the video.
But
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Sarasota Tim, he made a video. And he was apologizing for being himself.
Oh.
And part of that apology included the fact that he would say damn. And people found it offensive. They said, will you please stop cussing?
Now, I do apologize that my personality is a lot for some people. I don't apologize for my personality. I'm a fan of my personality. I apologize to those who can't handle it on their behalf. Like, I am not for everybody. That's a given, and everybody's not for me. Nobody is going to like everybody.
I'm not going to say sorry for me being me.
No.
I'm sorry you can't handle it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
cheers to that.
It's crazy because it's almost like some of these folks let YouTube get so much of a hold on them that they will then serve. And it's like, oh, I'll be everything to every. You can't.
No,
it's impossible.
No, it's impossible. I toned me down a smidge over on. Well, actually, I toned me down a lot on SquirrelTribe because I'm trying to be more news or whatever. So I try to tone me down because I know I am a lot, and a lot of people can't handle me, whatever, because I'm a very opinionated female.
This has nothing to do with anal, but. This was on the list of top 20 quality bourbons, and then I realized how they ranked this list, and it was completely asinine. But this besides the point. If it weren't for that list, I would have never tried this. And it's actually a pretty good bourbon. It's actually a pretty good bourbon, and she actually didn't mind it.
Oh, it wasn't bad. Still doesn't mean I like bourbon, and we're not going to go for bourbon. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
You didn't like gin till you tried it.
I can't drink gin anymore. You know what I realized? You know how Jack Daniels turns me into an emotional just roller coaster?
Gin, you get hammered.
No?
Like not hammered, but not hammered, but
no. I only drank too much gin that one time
twice.
Coop.
No, before that. Bitterroot. Was it Bitterroot?
Bitterroot.
And that lady, she kept making them. And then you stood up, you're like, oh.
Oh, hey. But what I realized...
Gin allows that to happen.
Yeah. But what I realized with gin is that it puts me in this weird depressive state the next day. I didn't realize that. And so I started realizing that I didn't feel that way until after I would drink gin. So I can have maybe one, but I can't do more than that because... But
nothing else really
Tequila is still the fun one. But I would prefer a mimosa over anything. Yeah. I would much rather have champagne.
You can drink gin to the point where you're like, oh, I gotta stand up now?
Oh yeah, no, that has happened. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe mimosas too. If you sit at the bar long enough at Kraken's, what's her name was there? What's her name? Sabrina? That would be trouble.
Why?
Because she's gonna pour them.
Well, so does Erica.
Yeah, that'd be trouble too.
Yeah, so do all of them. Except for that one guy. He sucks. Yeah. We still gotta go to Coyote Ugly. We haven't been yet. Hey, moms, if you're still here in the live stream, next time you come visit, we're taking an adult night. We're going to go to Coyote Ugly since we haven't been there yet.
Are we really going to?
Yes.
Do you really want to do that? Or you
just to say hi to everybody.
Maybe go to Club LA. It looked like it's actually pretty good.
You going to dance with me?
No.
Then the fuck?
It's not a dance type place.
Then what is it?
It's cover bands.
Well, that's cool.
You don't dance to cover bands.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I dance to cover bands. So, there you go. Yeah.
Pardon me.
Canadian beer and hockey is awesome in my opinion. I don't know what we're talking about, but I don't like beer. But
Molson?
Hockey, I'm trying to get back into and my mom took me to a hockey game when I was younger. I remember that. It was cold. I don't remember anything else. There was a fight. That's all I got. Shorty's World Forever. So sorry I'm like 10 plus minutes to connect to you. Glad you're here. Glad you made it.
Is Pat no, that can't be right.
Irish says, my mother-in-law went to Coyote Ugly and danced on the bar. Good times. I'm going to get him up on the bar. That's the plan. He danced at the dueling piano thing. He did the Carlton at dueling piano. He had just enough that he was, loosey-goosey. And he danced the Carlton in front of a whole room of people at dueling pianos. And I have it on video. I have it on video.
You either do it on your own or they're gonna make you. So I just decided. I said I'm the only black person sitting in the front row. No, there was a
second black person there.
He showed up later.
He did,
and he was lit, so it didn't matter. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna sit. They're gonna single me out.
Oh yeah, it will be shown.
But if it weren't for us, then what would the guy play? Because
we asked all the stuff, and that drunk teacher next to me who kept touching me, this lady. Yeah, that was interesting. Whatever. It was a fun time. We have a lot of fun when we go out together.
I had the note that she was going to pass to the pianist was kind of jacked up.
Pianist. Oh, yeah. I think you're really cute, but I can't tell if you're gay.
Look.
Like, really? He asked to write down songs you want him to play, not to question his sexuality.
And she wasn't hot. So it's like, but anyway. We were doing a live stream, and she's like, you got...
I can do the Elaine all day long.
She's like, you got little kicks? So she's like, you got... you got static on your live stream. Yeah. So after the live stream, I was like, well, unless the live stream is like literally on fire, don't tell me anything is wrong in the middle of being live. So it's kind of like, you don't do that. So as the pianist, like trying to do this, can you imagine... What?
Somebody pulled a U. For everybody who wants to see Kevin do the Carlton, hit 1, and there's a bunch of ones popping up. So it's on my phone, so I got to figure out how to do this next time. Maybe we'll live stream from the computer so I can hold up my phone and show you guys.
To give that guy that message, it could have like completely killed the vibe.
Oh yeah, it would have ruined everything. There's so many ones in here. I'm so excited. They're gonna get to watch you do the Carlton. Y'all don't get to see it too often because he's normally standing like this, but he's got a dump truck on the back of him right now. Let me just tell you, he's got a booty, a badonkadonk, and it's very obvious in the Carlton dance. He's bootylicious. So it's gonna be fun. You get to see his little dump truck, dragon wagon. All right, that's that. J87 Waldo said, "Man, thanks to whoever made me green. I love the color." Yeah, so. People are out there giving away memberships. Sean did like 200 on the last live stream, y'all. 200. He did 20, then he did 10, then he did 50, and he just kept going. He did 200 of them because Sean is absolutely freaking amazing. And then Kim did some, and Carolina, I think Carolina did some before. Caroline did some before, and just people every once in a while jump in. Michelle did some before. I haven't seen her in the live streams in a while. Her partner was going through some health issues, so maybe that's why. But there's been a lot of memberships that have been given, and like this is absolutely amazing. And so the memberships, you get whatever videos I post, y'all get them like an hour or two before everybody else does. But then you also get random little videos that I post of like the beach and random stuff like that. So that I don't have to turn on like monetization on. There's no ads. There's no worries there. Let's see. As long as it's not a crack, I can handle a dump truck. Irish, I think Sean is the one that you got yours from on Monday because I remember seeing your name. So I think that's where that came from. Yeah. I
guess your notifications work because when you do the early preview, a lot of people watch them.
Oh yeah, they do. When I put it up an hour earlier, yeah.
But this means your notifications are being sent.
Yeah, that's a plus because most channels they're saying they don't get notifications and whatnot. So, Glassman's World said I forgot I'm supposed to do Music Mondays on Monday. I'm too busy watching y'all because he has his own channel and he does music over there on Mondays and then it gets stuck over here and then forgets to go. Sarah said, sorry, Kevin, your video has to wait. So he just released a video. So when you're done here, if you want to...
Oh, I guess my notifications work too.
Marvin, why were you late? Why are you late? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but you need to explain to
He just
everybody in
showed
the
up?
chat.
He just showed up?
No, he's been here for like 5 minutes, but you need to explain to everybody in the chat why you're busy, why you weren't here
Were
already.
you drinking bourbon?
How are the cats, by the way?
Were you drinking bourbon?
He has cats, and then one of them he had some sort of medical thing done to one of the cats a couple months ago, and I don't remember the cat's name. I don't know if you ever told me the cat's name, but hopefully the cat's still okay. Busy at the grocery store. Oh, going bankrupt at the grocery store is always fun because it's so expensive, but it's fine. What else we got? Dance for us, please. Dun, dun, dun. What's a squirrel dance? Does that require nuts in the mouth? Ask him. Yeah, answer that one. No, he's like, moms are in the chat. We're not doing it. So, all right, 9 cats. They are all fine. Okay, good. Glad to know, Marvin. 9 cats. The kid said she wanted to get a cat, and I told her when she is whatever age that she moves out, she can have whatever animal she would like. Until then, no. No.
Hard pass.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Cats weird me out.
Cats are furry. They leave little furs everywhere. I can't. And hairless cats look like scrotums that forgot how to like do their job. I can't have a hairless cat. Well, I mean, never mind. We're not going to go there.
You can.
Yeah.
Your hairless cat operator won an award for her fine work that she does down there.
She did, actually. Yeah. Anyway, her name is Christiani. Best Brazilian wife in the business.
Best.
Okay. Look. Y'all got anything you want to talk about? Because my brain is way in the gutter right now, so I got nothing that's even remotely PG-13. Mm-hmm. Did your kid text you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said we should come watch.
I don't want to watch.
No, I don't want to.
I have no interest in the game.
Hard pass.
Yeah. Sarah, I was thinking the same thing. We didn't see Games and Roses for a while. Not for a long time. Let's see.
He's busy over there doing his thing.
Marvin said cats help you practice your patience. You guys see them aliens in Miami yet? I mean, I saw the video where you could tell it's not actually aliens. I saw that. It was just, finagled videos. Let's see. We are 3 cats left. Just lost 16-year-old 3 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry, DB. That sucks. Let's see. 4 cats, major headache. We have 1 dog. No, I don't want more than that. We're good. No more than that. So, all right. I gotta start this chicken up.
We're gonna eat before we go.
Do you want to eat before we go?
I'm just asking.
That's the plan. That way I can eat dinner or something, even though I had enough stuff. Because technically I had some hummus and a cucumber and some peppers right before we started this.
There's new hummus. Roasted red pepper.
At PB&J. They made it with like this feta whip with roasted red pepper hummus.
It was really good.
It was so good. So Maria, when you come here, you have to go to PB&J at Destin Commons Food Hall because it's so freaking tasty.
That sweet, it was sweet.
Yeah, I don't like roasted red pepper hummus, but I like the one that Philip made because he did a feta whip. He said it was supposed to be more Mediterranean because they have this Mediterranean thing on their menu, like a gyro-ish kind of thing, which I don't think is Mediterranean. I think that's Greek. But it's something along those lines. And so he wanted to make like a feta something, but he still wanted to have a hummus. So they put these things together and he asked me to come try it. I'm the only one who's had it so far. And it was really good. Like I could have licked that bowl, but there was witnesses and that would have looked really bad. So I didn't. I was like, no, can't. Yeah. Where's Hollywood Max at? He's over there growling at people outside the window. Yeah. He's normally right over here with his nose up my butt. Let's see. Wait, what's happening? Jean said, please pray for my friend Suzanne. She was just diagnosed with Parkinson's.
You see where Prince
Charles was just diagnosed with cancer. I don't know what kind. Oh, oven's ready. So, time to make some chicken. Yes, from my butcher box.
Who has ordered butcher box?
Oh yeah, I know some people.
Who has ordered butcher box? What have you ordered? And did you get the steak medallions?
King Charles, not Prince Charles. King Charles? Prince Charles.
Did you get the steak
I don't know anything about whatever. Been busy trying to get my gov contracting up and running. I've still been around though, just not active in comments. That's Games and Roses.
You said gov contract?
Government contracts. I'm glad you're still here though, just so you know. I thought about it. I'm a procrastinator. King Charles. Okay, so it is King Charles. I don't know why I said Prince Charles. I knew better. So we're going to go so I can make chicken and then take a Tylenol and then, you know, whatever else. Hold on. I can't get to, oh, look at that. Got it. I think that's it. I don't even know. Maybe it didn't need to be, but and whatever. So I did. It's fine. I love you all. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. I will keep those of you who need to be in prayers and thoughts in prayers and thoughts. Actually, all of y'all. I think about all of y'all all the time. So there's that. Yeah, there's that. I love y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. And everybody but Eric, who was told nicely to F off and has been hidden from the channel. Everybody else, I appreciate you being here. I love you all immensely. And yeah, you have the rest of that. One bottle, we're good. And then I will see you guys again tomorrow with some random video, I'm sure, whatever pops into my brain and out my mouth. So there's that. It will not be a hot dog, I know that much. You got anything?
The current possibility is they effed him like they effed me.
Oh yeah, that's actually probably tomorrow's video. They effed him like they effed me. It'll be interesting, trust. I love you guys.